Yes. I bought a.
So, you've probably got a few questions running through your mind right now, like, why is he clickbaiting us? Or, like, why is he filming his friend's car? Or, he didn't buy that. Did you buy that? Well, I can confirm. This is my Range Rover Evoque. Now, it's not a Lamborghini Urus, that is my all-time favourite SUV, but my second favourite is a Range Rover, so if one is available to me, why not? I don't really mind what spec it is. For example, this one's got a 2.2 litre turbo diesel engine with 150 brake horsepower and 380 newton meters of torque, but only going to the front wheels. Anyway, let's carry on. It is a manual. It's got a Meridian sound system, sounds great by the way. Heated seats, it's got AC, everything you'll need in a Range Rover. It's got an 8-inch screen, I believe, and it's a push to start. Now you can view the stars with this lovely panoramic roof that comes standard in Range Rover with 575 litres of boot space, that's from floor to ceiling. It's got a white interior, and yeah, that's the back of it. Another question you might ask is, why did he just randomly buy a Range Rover and he's filming it? Well, this is why. Now, this car has been in a bit of an accident, not by me, but you know, the drive shaft's out and the wishbone snap, but never mind, it doesn't really matter. The whole point of this video is I'm going to fix it. So bear with me, I'm not a mechanic, so don't bite my head off, please. Let's get straight into the video. Now, I'm going to take these side steps off because the wheel that you've just seen has been pushed right into the door and I can't really get to the jacking points. So I don't really want to balance a 1.7 ton car on a few brackets. So I'm taking them off and then I'll crack on with the rest of it. Or that's what I had planned out in my head.
A few moments later.
I'm gonna get this off camera because it's just wasted footage, so I'll be back.
So finally got them off. So how they were put on is these screws were literally put on there. They're slid on to each bracket, and then yeah, these slid straight in. But I think some of these being plastic, you can see it being plastic, it just rips out of its, or it just spun. I'll upgrade the steps, I'll make sure they look top tier. But yeah, that means I can take off this little thing as well, because this came off. This slid back and forth. There we go. Managed to get the jacking point. I mean, get the side step bracket off. But if you see now, the damage sort of there. Let's try and get this car in the air.
Now, because the wheel has been pushed in the way of where I'll usually put my jack, I don't trust anywhere else in the car but where weight can be handled. That's why I decided to take off the side step and use where it was connected to as a temporary jacking point until I can get the wheel off and rest this 1.7 ton car on a few jack stands. But yeah, that's why I'm doing this.
So, investigating the damage. Obviously, drive shaft is out. I think the suspension might be a tad bent. But what I'll do is I'll get the wishbone sorted, get the drive shaft sorted, and then I'll see what it will look like. It doesn't look like it done any damage to the gearbox, which is nice. That's always a plus. Gotta get this inner arch lining off. I'll investigate later.
Now, I've never worked on anything like this in my life, so when I say bear with me, I mean it, I really mean it. I've worked on cars before, but not to this extent, not like this badly, so please bear with me. At the minute, I'm just gonna investigate all the damage, see what I can get, see what I have to buy, and then see if I can fix it. But yeah, this is all a learning curve, so once again, bear with me.
So if you look, there's no sort of visual cracks on the gearbox where the drive shaft goes in. It looks like only the knuckles came out, which is fine by me. I got a whole fresh new one that you can see where the exhaust is. This is the wishbone. You can see where the wishbone's taken a whack and it's snapped right in half. There's the other end of it. So I've got a whole brand new wishbone for this part here. And yeah, judging from the look of it, this is bent though. I was thinking maybe I should change the whole suspension altogether, because yeah, you don't know how it's bent up, how much it's bent up. But then you got the drive shaft is okay, wishbone is okay. That's easy. That's a easy fix. This is all straightened up. That's fine. The subframe, that's fine. It doesn't seem bent at all. That's it. So let me get this off now. I'll try and get strip as much parts as I can, and then I'll get it off. These pads are still good. Look at the thickness on that. I do not see any sort of serious wear on them at all. With this, I'll just prop this up here or something so it doesn't put strain on that brake line there. I've got to try and take off that steering rack off. That looks straight. And I've got to take the drop link off as well. And once that's off, then I'll take this whole thing out, this whole suspension, and that should do it there.
Now, with great success taking off the calipers, I'm going to work on the wheel hub. I'm going to start with the tie rod end. There's a little bolt on top of that, and I'll get back to that later. Next, I'm going to work on the top. There is a little front strut brace going from each suspension pillar. Now I'm going to work on removing the scuttle panel that stops any debris, water, whatnot going into the engine. I'm going to get that off to access the bolts. So as you can see, there's 3 bolts holding the suspension up. I'm going to unscrew them. I'm going to leave one screw in so it doesn't just fall and break something, break me. And I'm going to put a jack underneath the suspension so in case it does fall, it doesn't mash me up. I am disconnecting everything from the inside arch, like the ABS line and the drop link, making sure everything is disconnected so I can lower it nice and easy without any problem. Or so I thought.
So that's it out. Well, sort of out. I still got it attached to that steering thing. I'm not entirely too sure how to get that out, but I'll figure it.
2,000 years later.
So I was just about to give up on it. I figured out the name of it because I've done so much research. I basically got a long 17mm socket. This was well and truly stuck in there, and I just got a mallet and tapped it out. And that stubborn thing has finally come out. But now I can get this whole thing off and it will be out my way, and that is it.
Now, because the tie rod didn't come free from the wheel hub, I put the suspension back just to investigate it, learn about it, see how I can get it off. And I managed to succeed. Voila, there we go.
It is out. So now you have a better look at the drop link. It's like banana almost. So I've got to get a new one of those. So I've taken out the bolts for this. This one now, this is another stubborn one. There's a bolt here. You can see the top of it here. It goes right through. It's a very long bolt. To get this wishbone off, I need to take that bolt out. Now, the only bit I have is this little measly little thing. It's not really the best. It fits in there, but I need a bit of leverage. Now all my 3/8 spanners I've decided to kick the bucket, so I probably wouldn't be able to do that today, but that's all done, that's all out. So you see the sleeving there, this is the drive shaft, the cracked wishbone, and you've got the suspension here. Everything seems in good nick, but yeah, I guess that is everything there. You got the brake discs. I need to get that, I think that's a 35mm bolt that, to take the wheel hub off from the drive shaft. But yeah, after all this, finally I got it out. It's out the way, so I'm starting to see light at the end of the tunnel. So I'm going to end this video here. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget to comment, and obviously I'm expecting you YouTube mechanics to advise me on some things. You can tell me stop, but I won't stop. So this is what learning is all about. I'll get there in the end. But yeah, hopefully the next video I should get everything assembled. I have more tools and everything should be pretty much up there. I need to strip the fender, the bumper, and some of the lights, but yeah, I'll get there eventually. So please like and subscribe, comment down below, and I'll catch you later. Peace.
Next time on The Range.
I have new tools. Guys, what do you think of the new audio as well? I've hammered the threads, would be the one. That bolt is welded in there, like there's no way.